What's going on, YouTube? Boy, it's cold outside. But I see Glacier got it bad than we do. You know, couldn't do this live this morning to see how y'all doing. What's up, Chris? Is that snow on the ground? I think Glacier got a storm going on, like a snowstorm, like a cold weather storm. But we got leaves on the ground here. We ain't got no snow yet, Chris. But how y'all doing this morning, Chris? Hope everything's well with y'all. I got, it's cold here. It's cold. That's why you been see me going live more in the house now. But I still gotta get them leaves up though. I got to blow some more leaves away to the curb. I get them sometime. I get them done sometime today when it warm up to me outside. What's up, TJ? You know, thank you for putting up. Yesterday we had I had a whole thing planned out for this morning, but I got threw off a little bit. But one thing about me, it's one of them days you just want to be left alone. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of, yeah, man. One of them days, man. I be don't understand, don't have. What's going on, bro? What's up, Chris? I can't even stand to go outside, man. You know, I don't. I heard that, Chris. Drive safe, man. I know y'all weather messed up down there. I was playing this Toby Keith. Y'all know about Toby Keith, right? He passed away. But that's one of my favorite new school country singers. I've been listening to him all night. It's about 10:30. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that I'm seeing outside of YouTube, man. They trying to get in my head, but it's not gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it. I'm strong like that. It's just so much people don't understand. But it's not for me to understand. But in due time, they will see it. You know, I stopped going places that I'm not wanted. You know, and like just in life in general. I stopped trying to be a pillar to help somebody to help somebody more. You know what kind of person I am. No matter what I go against, I smile at the end of the day. You know, I'm a type of person you gotta figure out certain things, but the strong thing about it is I'm strong like that. They think they get the best of me, but they don't. You know, I laugh at the comments. I laugh at the emojis I get. But you know what though? I know my strength. But don't push a person down the well, pick them out the well, right? So they say, the old school people say. A lot of these old heads is gone away that I grew up with. What's up, village? How you doing, village? But we don't have that significant person that we could somebody brand new now. Well, somebody behind the scenes been there. I got you, brother. Be safe on the road, man. I see a lot of things that it's just you got fingers to type. You say this about that. I don't understand that, y'all. So Sherry. but the sad thing about it, yeah. What's up, Sherry? Like, bro, how you doing, bro? It's just a lot of stuff that I see, man, that it just mess my mind up on certain things, you know. But yeah, I'm good, Long Wrench. How you doing, bro? You know, it's just a lot of things that sometimes you don't have no time to hear or see. I don't pay attention to it. They call them keyboard warriors, right? But at the end of the day, man, I'm telling y'all this here. Only the strong will survive. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sound like Chris the other morning. I talked to Chris. The other day I talked to Chris, not morning, but I talked to Chris that day. And he told me he went to work with all these clothes on. I was like, golly, all that. If y'all look what I got on, I got shorts on and this jacket here on. Y'all looking like, what the world wrong with Chevy? Whether or not he don't get that cold like that. But I'm telling y'all this here, y'all. I'm a type of person. I try to stay myself a lot. But sometimes people try to bring out your character, right? But you gotta know stuff like that. You have to know stuff like that. I let the warriors be warriors. But at the end of the day, if you come back and tell me something, just know for a fact it's safe with me. I ain't gonna run my mouth like that. That's not my place. Your conscience go telling yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. But we find out certain things. You want to be the famous person by bringing people down. I ain't trying to do that. Everybody needs somebody in the corner, man. So, yeah. But I'm not cool type of guy. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm not here trying to burn bridges with nobody. But at the end of the day, if I'm at peace, let me be at peace. Let me live my life. You know what I mean? Let me live my journey. You know, and let me be a part of something. You know what I mean? That's one thing about people. They try their best to bring down people's spirits. Can't bring down minds. I'm the type of guy that I see, I look, I listen, I pay attention. Y'all think I'm soft or slow. Keep on playing with me now. But I'm not that type of guy. You know what I mean? God bless me. He blessed all of us the same way. You know what I mean? I ain't no rich person, no broke person out here. Yeah, exactly, man. You know one thing about me, TJ, my grandfather raised me and grandmother, right? They always told me people will talk stuff about you. That's a part of life. They jealous of you. They jealous what you're trying to do. And I teach my son that to this day. No matter what you go through in life, you have haters. You gonna love them still. They jealous of what you're doing. So I had to teach my son that, and he know he'll go off on you. He got that mouth on him. You know what I mean? But I don't talk stuff to y'all, the bad people. I just pray for them. Hope God touch their spirit and heart. You know what I mean? That's all I do. What's up, Brandon? Hey, I see you call me or text me or that. I'm gonna give you a call, Brandon. It's just a lot of stuff that people think they trying to push me off here. That they don't want you what CHEVY ADDICT on YouTube no more. You know what I mean? But at the end, y'all, I made my platform. I'm a continue to post shorts or videos when I get them in. You know, so I care less nobody like me. I'm not here for that. I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to show what I bought, unbox what I bought, and I got you, Brandon. It's just a lot of stuff that I let slide, right? But I learned how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Nobody will push me. I don't care what you say to me. You know what I mean? But the day you step foot in my door, that's a different story. You know what I mean? What's up, Black Rain? When you step foot in my door, that's a different problem. You know what I mean? We'll take care of that when it comes here. You gotta think about like I'm not promoting violence, but I'm gonna take mine. You know, but at the end of the day, let the haters be. You know what I mean? When you go home and look at yourself and you sit back here and say, dang, was that $200 worth it? Was that $150 worth it? Now I ain't got no freedom. I took somebody from their family. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. My freedom is more important than this. I love my freedom, y'all. And nobody's gonna jeopardize that. My peace is more important. Exactly, TJ. And to the point of my life, I could tell you, I'm like Brother Mac said, I ain't scared you know what I mean? But it's a time and place for that. two people came to my house. That's TJ and Rob Allbanks. So no matter what, if I invite you here, but you want to take the nature of yourself to come here, we'll take care of it. So please don't think I'm soft, y'all. Far from it. But I'm the type of person. I'm just tired of all the picky. I'm tired of all that. But I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be my own man. I'm happy to be take care of my family the way I do. You know what I mean? So I'm to the point. Well, I don't know about they Fords, but my Fords stay cracking up every morning. But I'm gonna get rid. I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that car before I move. 'Cause I want something bigger now. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all, I'm saying it to say this, y'all. God blessed me so much over these years. I'm not gonna let 3 bad apples spoil the bunch. I'm not gonna let 3 bad apples spoil the bunch. You know what I mean? What you do with spoiled apples, right? If it's savable, you cut that bad spot out, throw that bad spot away. That's what you do, right? And that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm to the point I seen a lot of stuff. Me and Lee had a conversation the other day. Made sense to me. And it meant a lot to me. I know, right? I know, right? But it made a lot of sense to me. It made perfect sense. You're right, Rain. You're absolutely right, Black Rain. Like I said about the 3 apples, y'all. Sometimes you cut the bad spot out of the apple, save a whole apple. But at the end, sometimes it's worth get rid of the whole apple. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I'm I'm at peace. God covered me. You know what I mean? So I just let it roll off my back and laugh at it. This thing, these cats think they be getting in my head. No, it's just to the point of what you know you're worth. You got how you feel like downplaying another person on a matter of time that person downplay you, right? But at the end of the day, it's YouTube, right? You got stuff like that. You got haters like that. But I learned to be strong. Stay my own business. My grandma always taught me something. My grandma, if you're not on my lease or mortgage, you're not invited to my house until I invite you. You know what I mean? A lot of people, man, don't understand what I just said. Let me say that again. If you're not on my lease So DJ Ron, a lot of people is not on your level. You know, sometimes you gotta sit back here and right, right. I got you, Brandon. You know what? Just to own the Ford, y'all see me go have in my collection soon, y'all. Y'all see this? Just to own the Ford, y'all gonna see this Mustang 5.0 right here. Just the only Ford you will see in my collection. So, that being said, I'm not here to bash nobody's name. I'm not here to poke fun at nobody. I'm not here to push somebody the wrong direction. I'm not here right. I'm not here to let you say some other way that I can't afford to say for myself. Okay, yo, be safe, man. Make sure I hit that like button for me, y'all. But I'm to the point of my life like it don't really matter to me no more. So at the end of the day, don't sit up here and play me. That's the thing I don't like. You know, a lot of people don't like. My channel came across a lot of people, man. A lot of people. Like I always say, the real ones stayed, the fake ones left. I always say that. They left for a reason. I'm happy they left. But at the end, y'all, yeah, I got you, Rain. But I learned something, y'all. Everybody is not cut like this, you know? But don't sit up here and say, if you gotta record me, you can say what you say in the chat, you know what I mean? Don't record me. Say what you want to say in the chat. But use it to your advantage in your place. Nah. But I wanted to tell y'all, I'm a strong person. I look back and just laugh at certain things. I sit back and laugh at certain things. Let the motivation lead to the higher motivation, right? But at the end of the day, I love to feel that I feel when you get certain spirits around you and some spirits talk to you, like they talk to me, you can read right through them. You feel me? A select people been real to me on this app since I've been on this app. They ain't never crossed over, talked bad about me. They encouraged me to keep going. You know what I mean? And when they always, my grandma always told me, when you overstay your welcome in places, just don't go back no more. That's just how people is, Rain. That's how people is. But that one spirit, don't, I'm sorry, those spirits do not mess with me. I could talk to you one conversation. I can feel your spirit. I could tell you I can't trust you. I could tell that spirit. Let me tell you the story. When my nephew got killed, it was two bees came around my head. Swirling around my head like this right here. It was one left came back with two bees around my head, right? And those bees was talking to me. Told me stuff plain as day. That what happened. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you this here. The same thing bees did. The same way that God blessed me to read spirits. You see what I'm saying? Like I have a couple conversations with you. Yeah, I can feel your spirit. I can feel your vibe. I can feel your energy. I can feel what you're trying to do. I see it before it comes. Well, I see it before you open your mouth to say, holler at you later on. I could read that certain spirit that you have, and that spirit would tell me what was going on around me, and it'd be stuck with me until I hit my foot or hit my elbow on something or just hit my hand on something. Because I told you the person ain't for you. When you gonna start listening to me? That's the power that God gave me. That's the power that God gave me. You know what I mean? When you sit up here, you have to search for some stuff to talk about, or you gotta search for some stuff to get off your chest. Sometimes it's best to just shut the fuck up. Be honest with you. So, Spank, see what I'm saying, Spank? You know, I'm to the point of my life that my grandma told me that it gotta be real quiet outside and real still outside. You can feel those vibes, right? You could just sit down in one spot. Like me, when my nephew passed, I was sitting in the car, just with my eyes closed and just watching, right? It came to me plain as day. As a give me a sign, who did this to you? That one bee left and came back with two bees. You know what I mean? That told me right there. And I tell you no lie to you, man. That stuck with me. So, way before I got the news and stuff like this, I could see it. It's plain as day. I remember sitting on the passenger side seat of my car, waiting on the mail, had the door closed. No, I didn't. I had my foot outside the door. I had my head down, praying to God and ask them to show me, and ask my nephew to talk to me and tell me what happened. He told me. And that messed everybody up I told about that, y'all. And the sad thing about my situation is I feel it all the time around me. That's why I'm glad that God removed the people out my face. When I pray on you, when I pray on you and ask God to give me a sign about you, it's already there. It's already there. I ain't gotta call nobody. Hey, you do it. No, I don't. It's come to me. You know what I mean? So only a wolf will hide for so long. Only a wolf will hide for so long, right? But that lone wolf that you gotta worry about, that quiet wolf you gotta worry about. Remember that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just being honest. And like I said before, when you feel the spirit that God got you on, they all the stuff they talk behind the scenes, it's gonna come to the light. So let people talk, y'all. Let them talk. Laugh at them. Come to my front door. Already rain. Come to my front door. Come to it. That's the last I'm gonna say about that. Spank. Get that DS18, Spank. Nobody threatened me, TJ. God could take care of his kids. Just know that God could take care of his kids. Just know that. Okay. Nobody, I promise you, man, nobody mess with me. But I can tell you this here, nobody ain't stupid either. Come to this front door right here. All that. Keep doing that. Dang, my wrist hurting, y'all. My wrist hurting. But let's get off that subject, y'all. Today, y'all, I ain't got nothing going on. I will go start packing this room up. But I want to pack my PlayStation up, my music up, but I need something to do after the day. So, but at the end, y'all, I might start packing my dog room up first. You know, I sit here, I make y'all Mars because if I rock with you, I feel you, TJ. You know, I sit here, I make y'all Mars because I think everybody who I come across to, and not to protect me on my life, I can get anybody out of my life I want to. You know what I mean? I make y'all Mars to connect to each other. And y'all did some standout stuff to me to make me feel respected. You know what I mean? Respect y'all more. I don't go off on I don't go off on nothing I can't do. But if I'm driving or somebody say something out of the way slick to me or whatever, top of the morning, Right, Rain, right. Right. I laugh. Hey, Rain, I laugh at them, man. They think they getting the best of me, man. They think they, I'm tell you, man, once I pray to God on you, I'm just doing what God told me to give him. God told me to get all my problems to him, and that's what I'm doing. I feel your Rain. God told me to get all my problems to him, and that's what I'm doing. You know, he don't want us to get upset. He don't want us to stress. He don't want us to worry. He don't want us to cry. He don't want us to have nobody feel sorry for us. None of that. He want us to get our problems to him. That's how I was raised, and that's how I'ma do. But when I go to my quiet spot, don't do that, Rain. Don't do that, Rain. I understand how you feel, man. Don't never let somebody bring you off something that you like to do, man. Just don't let somebody run you off. Just pray them off. Keep your channel, man, please. Don't get rid of your channel. You made that. You made that. I met you through your channel, man. Never let somebody run you off. I laugh at them, though. Like me, I pray them off. I pray them off, and I keep it moving. You know what? That's why I think I respect him by apology. He taking his time off he need to get himself back right. You know what I mean? Mentally, physically, and YouTubely. You know what I mean? I guarantee you when he come back strong, y'all. And I respect that guy. I look at him as a big brother. You know what I mean? When I was going through my dark times, he called me, man, and talked to me for an hour. And you know, when this happened to me, he was on the phone with me when he felt something going on. So the next day I called him. We talked. And I told him what happened. Apology is a good dude, y'all. You know, and I respect that man. You know, I respect everybody that I inspire to keep going. I respect that. Because we all trying to get ahead. We always trying to build our brand. Want to add this to the table. Want to add that to the table. Right? Well, put it in the hands of the Lord and just don't worry about it. That's what I do. And God sent Apology, SS, TJ, Black Rain, you know me, Brandon, whoever listened to my voice in this chat this morning, because we need to uplift each other and motivate each other, man. I'm 47. I ain't got time to go back and forth with no 38-year-old or no 37-year-old, no 41-year-old. No. I don't have time to go back. I don't have time to go back and forth on that. But if somebody need my help or need my assistance or something that they're looking for, I'm gonna help you out the best way I can. So if I did something you don't like, what Ruben Stutter said back in the day, I'm sorry for 2004, right? So that stuff don't matter to me, y'all. Let that stuff roll off your back, Black Rain. You're a strong person, man. That's one thing about us. We quit to downplay each other instead of uplifting each other. I told you, man, God come to me and tell me things. You know what I mean? Never let somebody bring you out your character. You don't. I leave once I hit that X button, on to the next slide. Yeah, exactly, David. Life is too short. Life is too short to sit here and let somebody take your spirit. I wish they would. They try. They trying to put salt in my name. They try, but they can't succeed. You know what? I pray that God touch those who need to be touched. You know, I pray to God that everybody get happiness, get peace, get on to their level where you want to be at in life. But don't sit here trying to trash my name because you don't got nothing else to do. Like this air freshener, it smell good all the time, y'all. Exactly, baby, you're right. But I'm telling you, I'm saying it to say this. I'm the type of guy, money don't make me. It motivate me. Every time I put my money in my hand, I think about my family, my bills, my family. That's my two priorities. The rest I have, the necessity I have, the other stuff I have, I'm gonna save my money up for it. I'm gonna go all out. I ain't gonna buy no cheap shit, knowing for a fact that it might blow up, it might burn up. Exactly, there you go. I'm gonna look back at my years of life like, dang, Chevy Addict. Count your bread. Let's count your bread. I'm gonna let somebody else count my pockets for me. But as long as my priorities in the right direction, me too, Black Rain. But don't give up though, bro. Don't give up, bro. I promise you, man. They want you to go off and be mad. Don't do that, man. They but like I said, once God tell me to do something, y'all, I do it. I pray to God for you and ask God to give me a sign this person ain't for me. And he showed me every time. Every time. Every Christian have a certain power from God. Some Christians don't like to use their certain powers from God. But some Christians also is tired of some fake people. So that's why you give those fake people to God and ask God, heal their heart. Still uplift them in prayer and ask God to show you what you need to see and watch he open up doors to show you. I'm not talking about nobody in general, y'all, but at the end of the day, you got those haters out there. They ain't touched by God. They think their money is God. You know what I mean? You got a lot of you have a lot of people that treasure their money before we go to church Sunday. They would hold $1 million in their bank account before they help any homeless guy out or family out or send somebody a meal or right, TJ. But when you put that in the hands of the Lord and leave it alone and watch how God work, You just don't know. You ain't seen a half a powerful God what he be doing, y'all. When God give you them four senses, you better listen to him. I call them eight senses. I call them nine lives. This ain't no video game. When this ain't you can't pause and go back to it later on, or hit the mushroom, get bigger. Now you gotta do what God tell you. You gotta move like how God wants you to move. God told me to move like this. I'm doing this, and I'm telling you, when you touch, you do stuff like that, and watch how God push people at your life. Or he lying. I'm unsubscribed to him. You ain't because I'm telling the truth. So you gotta move out the way. You gotta move out the way. You know what I mean? Because God told you, the man talking about you, the man talking about you. He telling me about you. He telling me your spirit now. He telling me what's going on with you now. He gotta push away. So that's what God do to me. I don't know about you. Like it says saying, God talk to me, not you. But God talk to me too. He tell me certain things through people. And I see it. Plain as day. Jealousy, I always love company because that jealous person do not want to see you succeed. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, when God got you, let them fly like birds. Let them fly like birds. But at the end of the day, homie, I might not have the proper English or the properly educated English for you. You know what I mean? Don't let that fool you, dog. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. God told me something a long time ago when I was a kid. Exactly. God said to me, come humble to me, son, and I will be humble to you. What's up? God also told me, give me all your problems. God is great. God said, give me all your problems. That's why I tell y'all all the time. My grandma been dead since 2004. 25 years. Right? My grandma told me 2 weeks ago, your nephew's safe. Both of your nephews safe. Well, the problem you need us to take care of. And I told them, like, you know what I'm faced with. And God told, and I'm telling you, one thing about me, my channel, before I start anything on my channel, y'all, I pray over it. I pray over my phone. I pray over the message I'm trying to bring for today. I walk with the Lord 99% of the time. But I know when it's time for me to stop. Like y'all say, I'm going too far. When people, I learned over time, when people disrespect your name, they jealous of you. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you on that level. They want to see others on that level. What about you? You always stay in one spot because one other person's at his point. That's why I tell you, God talked to me, y'all. He blessed me with certain things. Why in the world God give us blessings? He don't give just one person blessings. He give everybody blessings. He give everybody blessings. What you do with that blessing is on you now. But I'm not. That's why I go and tell you, I'm not gonna go up here and find and do something that I can afford. I can afford to do. That's why my bills the way my bills is in my truck, my car. I'm taking my time. You know what I mean? I don't rush nothing. Take your freaking time. All because of what? That person that is watching you, they want to do something outrageous to shun your name. But you know what? You got God, so what do that matter? What do that matter? Yeah, I got God in my life, so God already told me, come humble to me, son. I will come humble to you. I will embrace you. God already told me that. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. It don't, right, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, I got race down here and buy the cheapest I can find to make a video. No, for what? No. Exactly. There you go. There you go. That's why I live up. That little message what he just said, I live up there. That will push me every day. I'm saying that to say this, y'all. No matter what people say to you or do to you, it'll motivate you. They jealous. Let them be jealous. They temper on you changing. You know what I mean? Or the ashtray need to be dumped out and get replenished by God. See you trying to build somebody up, you trying to tie somebody down. Don't do that. God see all that. And God will humble you enough to break you down. Like I said, the day I see you foot at my door, we'll talk about it then. Until then, stop all the pillow talking. All right? Let's go outside, y'all. Boy, we outside, y'all. We outside. My yard is, ugh. You know, it's not being, sometimes you get fed up with certain things, man. It's not that cold. I could have my hair. It's not that cold out here, TJ. It's not that cold out here. It's actually kind of warmed up out here. Actually, it warmed up out here. You know, but I'm just tired, man. I'm not crying. I'm just tired, man. It's sad when you go through something. You think people that. Oh wow. See that's why I want to go to TJ right there. Right there when it's sun all year long, TJ. That's what I like, man. I want to be outside with some shorts on like I am now all the time, man. But back to that conversation, y'all. I know I'm chosen by God, y'all. How about you? Yeah, it feel good, man. Feel good down in the gump, man. I just want God to touch the people, man. He need to touch, man, to wake them up to realize he, Chevy don't care about y'all. Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. I'm sorry to say that, but he don't care about what y'all talking stuff about him about. Chevy Addict is touched by me. I'm gonna protect Chevy Addict. You know what I mean? So, you know, if my cousin ever come in my chat, he have a YouTube channel too. Ask my cousin how Chevy Addict really is. I'm not that one to be played with. But as I got older, I calmed down a lot. I calmed down a lot. I'm calmed down a lot. But you know what I'm living for? My son. I want my son to have a father. I ain't have a father coming up. I want my son to have his father until God calls me home, not when man calls me home. I want my son to have be. I want my son know that his dad can protect him. All the rest of this pillow talk stuff, man, we going through on YouTube don't matter to me, man. It don't matter to me. I do stuff for my son. Exactly, man. So I'm not that type of guy. Y'all think I'm soft or slow because I don't bark when they bark. No, for what? I give them to God. And God remove them for me. I let God fight my battles. I got a son that looking up to me. My son, 21 freaking years old. Because I deployed. I fought against them for opposites over there. I'm not gonna come home to the States and fight a war or a YouTube war. What? This ain't real life. My son is my I'm my son don't need saving. My son is touched by God too. My son be telling me certain messages I get. My son be telling me, Dad, don't worry about that. My son be telling me, Dad, you better than that. You know, I know you better than that. You my hero. When your son tell you that you his hero, that means that hit different. That hit a hell of a lot different. When he tell me that I'm his hero, that's love, bro. So all that pillow talk shit don't matter to me. All that stuff don't matter to me. When my son tell me that every day, I love you, Dad. You my hero. That means a lot to me. That's why I love that. That's motivation. Like I did great, y'all. I did great. That's one thing about us. We quick to tear each other down until we lift each other up. Where they said, I say mine's all the time, but once a week now to y'all for a long period of time. I look at stuff like this and laugh, homie. Y'all make me laugh. Cause man, if y'all don't know the message I get outside of here, man, I got a inbox full of them on IG, Facebook, Snapchat, anything they can send me a message on, they gonna send me a message on. This stuff don't matter to me, man. Y'all think it matter to me. So, Classic, you think that stuff matter to me, homie? I'm touched by God. Remember that. So all that other bull crap they saying and want to make fun of, that shit don't matter to me at all. When my son tell me every morning that, Dad, I love you and you my hero, none of that shit matter. He's like that duck in the water again, y'all. I push that shit away. That shit don't matter to me. That's why I tell you, man, when God touch you, he touch you. When God give you that spirit, he give you that spirit. So at the end of the day, homie, let naysayers talk. Let them talk. Be happy that you own their mouth. You own their spirit. And let God pray, get them out your spirit. They don't deserve that. So that's what I do. That's what I do. You think I'm worried about somebody scream recording me? I laugh at it. That's what you got against me? My message is so powerful, you got to screen record it, play it to your audience? Think I keep my shit like that? No, I don't. What's up, books? Think I care about that stuff, man? My lab is stupid and stuff, y'all. Hold on a minute, y'all. Appreciate it, TJ. But like I was saying, man, I'm so thankful, man. I'm so honored. You just don't understand how God blessed me out these 47 years, man. And when you got an opportunity to have a son like mine and say that he you Dad, you my hero, that means a lot. That means a lot right there, bro. That why it hit different then. I'm serious. He ain't say role model, he said hero. You feel what I'm saying? That's a different vibe right there, y'all. When your son tell you that that gonna make you cry, make you really do, make you really think. Is all this bullshit worth it? The answer is no, man. I love my little dude, man. I love my little dude. You feel what I'm saying? So all the rest of that pillow talk stuff don't matter. Oh, you never see me tearing down people. Never. You'll never see me tearing down nobody. Look how beautiful look how beautiful the sky is. Look how beautiful that is, y'all. Look how beautiful that is, man. That's why I tell y'all just don't know. This stuff don't matter. Y'all think that this stuff don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Because why I keep that motivation going when my son told me
at my nephew, his funeral, my first nephew funeral. He told me, "Dad, be strong. I love you. You my hero." That means a lot. My son, he's the type of guy you gotta push him a lot. You gotta push him, and when you push him, he get that from me. You know what I mean? When you push him to the limit, he go fuck your ass up. I'm gonna be honest with you. But he know this. He have discipline. He have discipline, knowing for a fact that he know we made him, but God created him. He knows his. He knows his powerful God too. So don't think that I don't have support. I'm telling you, I don't have support. Y'all think, oh, Chevy, you can take a lot of, you can take a lot. I can take a lot, but don't push me in the wrong place. But I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm cool. I'm quiet. I'm humble. I don't put nobody on blast. I don't need to. God do that for me. I don't need. I don't fight my battle. I let God fight my battle for me. I don't do that. That's not my type. That's not my life. I don't care. Nobody like me. Don't care. Heard a comment the other day, like this about some stuff. Do I care about it? No. When you touched by God, that shit don't matter no more. Be honest with y'all. When you touched by God, none of that stuff matter no more. None of it matter no more. That's why I tell y'all all the time. Don't let people drive you crazy. You drive them crazy by praying to God on them and let them talk they talk. Cause God gonna deal with them, not me. Don't count my pockets there, boy. I'm gonna let y'all go, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up for me, y'all. All right, Brandon, I'm gonna get a call, Brandon.